What would you do with $80,000? Pay off debt and use what's left over for a Taco Bell combo. Nothing. I would keep as an emergency fund as I don't have one, and that kinda scares me. There are definitely smarter ways to use it, but I'd sleep better at night. Put it in an SP 500 ETF like VU and leave it there for at least a decade. Lose it on options trading. Nice down payment on a house. 2 chicks at the same time. Pay off mom's card. Eat some of that really expensive Spanish ham. Pay off my mortgage. Considering it's far more than I make a year. Save it. Emergency relief. It's actually kinda sad to see how often this is the answer in the comments. Lots of people check to check. Are just straight up dirt poor. Fix my teeth. Pay debt. Move. I'd be a selfish asshole. Pay off minor personal debts. Take the family on a really nice trip. And buy myself a C6Z06 Corvette. Remaining life wouldn't change. It's going fine. Stay 4 nights at the Ritz-Carlton in Los Angeles, where a part of The Parent Trap 1998 was filmed. Go to the pub. Roof, inside and outside paint and pool resurfacing. Honestly, we need a second car, so I'd just buy a Honda and put the rest in savings. Pay off the majority of my debt and get ready to deal with my wife's upcoming C treatment. Pay off debt. Pay off the mortgage of my youngest. Put it towards a down payment on a house. Invest $60K, keep $20K. Immediately purchase a state-of-the-art cotton candy machine. Then pay for effing cancer drugs and shit. I hate it here. Divide it into 12 payments and call it a paycheck. Request a 6-month leave of absence from work for personal reasons. Hire a personal trainer for those 6 months. Eat, work out, sleep, repeat. Come back a new man. Get rid of some old problems and then make some new ones. Use about $30K to make some home repairs and put the rest in a high-yield savings account. This sounds like the Discord scam DMs I've been getting lately. Pay off my house. Then be totally debt-free except for utilities and taxes. I'd be able to fence my yard and get a dog. What joy. Finally buy a house. Weed. 2 chicks at the same. Buy things and save the rest. Pay into student loans face with spiral eyes. Pay off 80 of my student loans. Student loans. I would pay off my medical bills. Pay off my student loans and keep the rest in savings. Pay off student loan debt. Pay off school loans. Go to the movies and get a jumbo tub of popcorn. Pay off some debt and help my parents. Pay off my house. Take my first vacation in 25 years. Use half to clear my personal loan to be debt-free. Then save the rest for a house down payment and get myself into debt again. Hookers and cocaine. 40,000 on black at the roulette table. Go to university. Buy records. Pay for my aunt's funeral. I'd spend like maybe $1,000 for personal things, then maybe get myself a new truck. 2 chicks at the same time. Pay off debt for myself and family. I will see what I do with the rest if there is any leftover XD. Try and figure out what drug dealers you stole from so I know whether or not to be afraid. I'd probably just invest it. Boring, I know. Buy a house in cash, not owe a cent to anyone. I would help my friends, my partner and my family out. with important stuff they've been struggling to afford. Then I'd buy myself a high-end PC. Then buy my partner a high-end PC. Then I'd finish repairing my teeth. Buy a few treats and fun stuff for myself, family, friends. Maybe make a few donations and the rest would be kept as emergency funds or something. Edit forgot plane tickets to visit my friends long distance. Probably give most of it away. Cry. 1/8 of that money would change my life. Pay off debt, buy newer car. I'd add on another addition to my house and buy the new Nismo Z. I'm planning on doing this anyway, but hey, if it was free that would be tits. Spend $81,000 and be in a worse spot by tomorrow morning, and probably need some antibiotics. Down payment for a house for sure. That's my target on a $400,000 house. Still looking for the first home. Get a CD. First I'd try burning it, shredding it, even burying it. But in the end, I'd just give it all away. Buy a 22-center console. One part of me says to put it towards a house and my savings account. But the other more devilish side of me would spend it all traveling the world. So IDK woman shrugging light skin tone. Re-educate myself. Pay off debt and have an emergency fund. Pay off my debt and put a down payment on a house. The only thing you can do with that little money nowadays is pay off debts or put it into savings. Now if it was $81,000, that's a different story. Split it between my sons to help them. Put it into a high-interest CD or savings account. I would put it in a 5-interest account and work to save up $250,000. Then I'd buy a small home in cash. Something that needed fixed up. I love fixing homes. Buy solar panels and a big battery to become more independent. If there is some money left, invest in more insulation for my house. I'd pay for private healthcare to figure out what's wrong with my mental health. Pay off debt. Finally have the ability to save. Pay my debts, fix my van, leave the UK. 6-month CD at 5.5. Google best CD rates. On maturity. See if you want to move it. Or go another 6 months. I'm going to check out the comments. BC, my knowledge is limited. And the CD seems safest. Low effort. Get the therapy I need. Give to a friend who saved my life. Move into my own apartment. Give to a local shelter. And save, invest the rest. Park it in a CD. 2 chicks. All on black. 4 times over. Buy Bitcoin. Flee the USA and never fucking look back. Buy Bitcoin. I'll have a Coke. Pay for 1 year of college loudly crying. Breathe. Buy a cheap house near Huntingland, fix it up and start making that Airbnb cash. Buy a race car. Have fun and spend it on new experiences for future stories, smiling face. Okay, cool. Now what about $85,000? Quit my job. That's 2.5 years of pay for me. Pay off all my debt and put the rest into savings. R oddly specific, R weirdly specific, R suspiciously specific. I'd sleep well knowing I don't have to worry about how to pay a bill or even if there's enough left over to buy groceries. Buy a house. Fix roof and install solar panels. Fix, replace deck. Buy some land, build a house on it. Buy 2 apartments. They would make $900 month. Boring answer incoming. Pay off my debts and move to NYC to pursue my comedy dream.